Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. I'm Zlade, and we're talking about 5 killers I want to see in Dead by Daylight, part 2. If you enjoy this type of comment, if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And let's get right into it. The first character I would like to talk about is the Modeur. I think that's what it's called, from The Ritual. Now, The Ritual, I don't know. I haven't seen other people talk about this movie a lot, but it does have a pretty freaky ass creature that I think could fit pretty comfortably in Dead by Daylight. If you don't know what the Modeur is, it's basically a god. Yeah, and it can make you go insane, and it chooses a specific person that can choose to worship it, and if you don't, it kills you. And if you don't get the mark from it, it kills you. It does this most often by hanging the people on trees, just stabbing them on the tree branches. I mean, it works. So I think it would be incredibly interesting and cool to see, especially since it's quite a big creature, so I guess that'd be a little bit difficult since it should be able to physically just pick them up and just stab them on a tree. But I mean, there's gotta be something. There's been pretty big people in the past. Nemesis is huge in the games. I feel like we can get the Modeur in. Alright? But yeah, my choice, Modeur, for number 1. For my third pick, let's get round 3 for Resident Evil, Lady Dimitrescu. Whew. I would love to see Lady Dimitrescu in Dead by Daylight. She's incredibly cool. Obviously, Ethan Winters as a survivor. Please. I think it's the obvious choice with adding Lady Dimitrescu. But either way, incredibly cool killer. And who fits the bill better than her? We already have Nemesis and Wesker. Come on. More Resident Evil representation is not going to be slandered. I think we have an incredibly cool killer on our hands. And I know it's very possible since, again, there's been 2 previous chapters on. Now, for my third pick, I think I would like Davos from Doom. If you don't know who Davos is, he is basically a Doom guy's opposite. So he's just Doom guy, but evil, and I think that shit is cool as hell. I would love to see Davos in the game. He's just a big old man, and that's sick as fuck. He's just a huge guy, and he's basically a god. So, wait, I think he might be a god. I don't know, but yeah, that shit is cool as hell, and I feel like Doom could fit pretty well. I know it's not a horror game, and I understand the recent controversy about not having horror characters in a horror game, which, if you'd like to see more about, it's in the card right above after you watch this video, please. But yeah, I think Davos would fit pretty well into Dead by Daylight and can make an incredibly cool and interesting killer. For my number 4 pick, I would like the Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. If you don't know what the Pale Man is, it is this freaky creature thing. It has eyes where his hands are. It's really, really fucking weird looking. I think this shit looks perfect in Dead by Daylight. Maybe. If you don't know what he does, he's just super powerful. Well, that was a horrible description. Well, usually he just eats children. But I feel like he can, if given the opportunity, he's not passing down a meal. So from a perspective, I think he can fit pretty well into Dead by Daylight. Just make all the entity can just make all the survivors just look like children, and I'm sure the Pale Man is not going to care at all. Yeah, it's a weird ass creature, and I think it would fit extremely well into Dead by Daylight. For my last pick, I'm gonna do something that's gonna be a little bit controversial, since he's not a horror character, but I would love to see Carnage in Dead by Daylight. If you don't know who Carnage is, what rock are you living under? Well, I guess kind of, maybe not, but he is Venom's son, and he's incredibly fucking cool. He'd fit perfectly because him and his host, Cletus Cassidy, are psychopathic serial killers. Who would fit the role in Dead by Daylight than people who just love to kill? Well, Carnage himself isn't a person, but Cletus is. And yeah, that fits the bill perfectly. I think he can definitely be in the. He's definitely scary enough, in my opinion. There's no argument for if they're scary, like some people do for Darth Vader, which, by the way, he is scary. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, no. Carnage, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. Also getting some cool-ass characters. Please, let me be a survivor as James Jonas Jameson. That would be lovely. Thank you. And I think Carnage easily fits the bill for a lot of things. And I think Carnage can be a wonderful killer in Dead by Daylight. And that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Is there any killers that you would like to see come into Dead by Daylight? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.